In this video, I'm going to be doing another episode of my rating trading methods. The last video I did on this did 6, so if we could get over, I don't know, 750 likes on this video, and I'll do another one. Let's get into it. Just before we get into the video, lads, if you do want to buy yourself any FIFA 21 coins, make sure to go to the link in the description and check out Mule Factory. They've got a 24/7 service, they're completely reliable, and if you use the code LE5CHEAP at checkout, you will get yourself a 5% discount. So lads, we are back. As you can see over here, I have got my Instagram open, and the other day on my Instagram, I actually went through and asked for some more trading methods, and I'm hoping that these ones are pretty decent. Now, if you've not seen this series before, basically I go through and I just rate trading methods. Don't take it too seriously, honestly, boys. So I'm a bit of a rip-off of rating teams, so I thought I'll rate some trading methods. However, we have got loads and 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 loads of different trading methods. If you want to send me some in, go out and follow me on Instagram. Now, we're going to take a look at a couple of different ones here. We've got the first one coming in from FIFA Plays 91, who says, Gold Premier League, mass bid at 300 coins, but don't rebid above that. Now, I'm assuming he's on about club stocking here. Now, when I'm recording this on a Friday night, I can't imagine how this is going to go, to be honest.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am.
So we're going to jump on over to the market, and we're going to go and see what we do have on the market. So he said 300 coins on goals. Now I'm going to assume he means gold commons, considering that we literally can't get anything else. And we're just going to go through and we're just going to start bidding. And as you can see, we're already being outbid by stuff. Now, I think EA have recently added this where when you basically go and bid on stuff, it doesn't come up with that annoying message anymore where it says, oh, there's already a bid on this. It just does this even more annoying thing where you go and bid on a card. Oh, nice one. And instead of it actually going through, it just shows you this orange X instead. So what I'll do, I'll go through and I'll just try and bid on as many of these cards as I possibly can do. He said bid no more than 300 coins. So let's just see if we can get anything at 300 coins. Now, I'm assuming that the trick with this is going to be buy in bulk and then try and sell on for a decent profit. Now, at the minute, my transfer list is pretty full, so I'm going to try and bid on as many of these as I possibly can do. And then what I'll do is, instead of me showing you me sort of just like listing them on and stuff like that, any decent deals, I'll just come back and say, oh, got a sick deal. Oh, yeah, turn that up. Well in, Lewis. So what I've done here is, boys, is I have gone and bought a card for 10,000 coins. Instead of bidding on it for 300. So what I'm actually going to do is I am just going to list that up at 350 coins and make a nice 10k loss. Oh, what fun we are having. However, I have won some other cards. So let's take a look at some of these cards that I've actually managed to get. Like I said, I am pretty full on the transfer list at the minute. However, I've actually managed to get myself a Premier League player, which isn't actually too bad. Now, the trick with this method is you go and mass bid at 300 as much as you can do. Then when they need for SBCs, you usually sell it on. Or what you can do is you can keep them in your club, which is something that we could do. As you can see here, 300 coins on some of these. Now, honestly, boys, I really like club stocking. I think it's something that you should definitely do every now and again. Just go and buy cards at 300 coins at the very cheapest you can possibly get them at, and then literally all you need to do is just chuck them in your club like that. So for this trading method, all jokes aside, with me obviously losing some coins, I am going to give it a rating of 4 out of 5. This isn't a method that gets you instant coins. It is something which is more of a long-term thing. However, I've done it in the past. For Team of the Year, I made bank with this. So yeah, 4 out of 5 on this one.
You're a donut!
Moving back over to the phone though, let's take a look here and see what else we've got in here. Chelsea Boy says silver trading. It's quite vague, that one. I mean, I do agree about, you know what? Yeah, let's do some silver trading. Let's make some coins back after that monstrosity. So as a result of him not really saying specifically what to do with silver trading, I will show you guys what I use for silver trading. Now, I've done videos on this time and time again. I preach about it on stream all the time. Basically, what you need to do, silver, and then go over to the Premier League, set it to basic. Now, silvers from the Premier League at the minute are actually quite expensive. Now, I'm not 100% sure why. Maybe just because they've not got much supply and people are doing League SBC method. I don't know, I don't care, but they're a bit more expensive. So basically what you need to do is you need to come onto here and you basically need to find the average minimum price. So you can see right now that the average minimum price is 1,000 coins. So anything under 900 is probably a deal, because you can sell it for 1,000 coins. Now, as you can see, some of these cards will actually go for quite a bit. So you can see here that there's a Fofana right here at 1,000 coins who has actually already gone. So basically, when you find cards who actually go for tiniest bit more, you can actually get good sells on with a lot of these cards. And this is something that I always do. If I'm ever struggling for coins, I go Premier League basic. Now, the reason why I set it to basic, by the way, is because you don't want goalkeepers coming up on the filter. So that Rodon there is honestly an excellent deal, because he goes there for 600 coins. However, on the market at the minute, he's going for like 2,000 coins, and I know that because I'm usually trading with him. So there you go, boys. That's a nice little silver method that you can use. I'm not going to give it the 5 because I've had to sort of change up how we did things. However, I think it's going to be a pretty high scoring episode, this one, boys. I'm going to give it a solid 4.5. Honestly, this is the play. You can use it with any top 5 leagues as well. So let's jump into the next method, the boys. Hey, oh, there's something there. Okay, missed out on it, baby. At 800 coins, he goes for 1,500. Alright, next up, what else have we got in here? Let's have a look. Someone said playing games. I think my guy's still playing FIFA 12. Right, let's have a look. What else? Sissoko for 16 or 17 sells for 2k. Now, I'm assuming that the prices will have changed, but okay. Sissoko, Dara, that's a very vague method. But we'll try it, man. We'll try it. So he didn't really give too much context. He said 1.7 sell at 2k. Now, I'm not too sure if that is still his price anymore. As you can see right here, Sissoko is actually quite expensive. Probably as a result of, I'm assuming, managerial masterpiece. A lot of people using him in that for those objectives that have all been out recently. So I'm assuming that the prices have probably changed. So what I'm actually going to do for this, you know what? He's just said to go and snipe Sissoko. So I'll do that. Now, I sort of have talked about this before. I prefer doing position change trading. I really do. I mean, we're picking up deals already. I'm not going to lie, boys. This episode has been a lot more profitable than a lot of the other episodes. So it's sort of ruining the vibe that we're going for here. I'm trying to do a bit of a satire, haha, funny. And it's just not coming off. And we can't stop getting cards. There you go. 3,000 coins. Just missed out on that. So straight off the bat, boys, this isn't doing too bad. And I've just got one there in CDM. And I know for a fact that he'll go for more in CDM because his base position is a CM as far as I'm aware. Let me just go and double check the market. I'm pretty sure he comes out at a CM. So anything in CDM, yeah, anything in CDM will go for the tiniest bit more. So let's just double check how much he's going for in CDM. I bet he's going for a bit more, you know. Let's have a look. 3.4k. Yeah, fair enough. Rating wise, what would I give this trading method? That is the question. What would I give this trading method? Now, I like sniping. I personally prefer compare price sniping. However, I think at a good time like a Friday night like tonight, you could probably make good coins off this. Am I saying go out and snipe a load of Sissokos? Nah, I'm saying go out and find a couple of different players who you can use to do this, and you might be able to make profit. So for that reason, and that reason alone, it's going to get a 3.5. I think that's the most fair way to do it, to be honest, boys. Alright, let's take a look. To be honest, I just use yours. Thank you. Lewis says, though, Snipe Brazil centre-back gold rare for 300 coins under their price. Okay, fair enough. I'll give that a try, Lewis. So he's just said gold rare Brazilians at 300 coins under their minimum price. Now, I honestly have not got a clue what these are going for at the minute. So let's just take a look what they're going for. Okay, so they are actually quite expensive overall. 2,000 coins. I'm honestly not too sure what the price even is at this stage. So let's just take a look. I mean, I'm assuming that this David Luiz is a deal, is it? I honestly, I've not got a clue. It might be. His minimum price is 2.4k. 2.4k, so it looks like the average minimum is around 2.4k. So what I'll do, I'll set this to 2,000 coins and I'll get a snipe just like that. Boys, why are these trading methods working so well today? So he goes for 2.3k. Lovely stuff. Not the biggest profit in the world, but definitely not bad. Like, sniping filters, honestly, boys, they can be good, but they can also be a bit long, to be honest, a bit too competitive. So I'll go through it. I'll see if I can find myself any more deals, and then I'll come back and I'll give you my final rating on this one, boys. I think this one's actually been a pretty decent episode so far, though. Every single method that we've looked at has been decent. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good. Now this is my problem with sniping filters, boys. There's just so much competition. There's just so much competition. I've not really been sniping that long, so I can't write this trading method off overall. But I think just sniping filters, they just can be a bit too competitive because you can get so many players. A lot of the times you'll get out-sniped by bots, other people who've just got better internet connection or whatever it may be. So for this method, boys, I think I'm going to rate it a 3.5 again, because I don't think that it's a bad method, but it's just not something that I would be like, right, need some coins, gonna go and do this. Alright, last one that we're gonna do for this video. Let's take a look. Christoph just says bronze packs. Apparently you can make coins from bronze packs. Now, I know that you can. I know for a fact that you can do bronze pack method, but yeah, why not? We did silver pack method in the last one. Let's try bronze packs now. So boys, what we're going to do, we're going to go over to the store and we're going to start opening some bronze packs. Now what this is the bronze pack method. You probably know already what it is if you've played FIFA at all. Basically, you go through it and you go and open loads and loads and loads of bronze packs. You sell everything that's profitable, everything else you keep in the club, and then recycle it into silver upgrades, gold upgrades, and do what you need to do. Now, do I think that this is a viable way to make coins? Yes, I do. Is it something that I would constantly recommend to people?
No.
Don't get me wrong, you can make coins from it, but for me it takes way too long. Like, my attention span is not like that. Do you know what I mean? I just can't be bothered waiting ages and ages. I'd rather do stuff where you come in, you make coins, you bounce, and you move on with your life. I don't want to be like constantly glued to this game all the time. And every now and again, trust me, you will get some good cards. You'll maybe get some cards who go for a little something. Like for example, Chinese Super League players at the minute are actually quite inflated because of the icon swaps for them. So that probably would be a good indication that it's probably a decent time to do this. Like for example, this guy right here might be going for a bit. How much is he going for? Like 750. So to be honest, at the minute it's probably profitable and it's something that you definitely could do. It's a viable way to make coins, but for me it just takes way too long, man. Like, if you want something where you don't really have to think about what you're doing too much, bronze pack method is the play. I know plenty of people who have advocated for this method. I know that Nepenthes loves this method, but for me, like I said, it's not the one. I mean, admittedly, this pack this pack is really good. Bundesliga, Premier League, and Chinese League. So let's just double check to see how much these leads are going for. Right, this just isn't helping my case. Why is everything selling tonight? Boys, this isn't how it's meant to go. You're meant to send in trading methods and I go, haha, this method doesn't work that well. Teehee, this video is funny, and it's just not working like that. It really isn't working like that. So we've actually made excellent profit from this pack, and yeah, fair enough, the boys, fair enough. However, what would I rate this method out of 10? Out of 10? Out of 5? I'm going to go for 3.5 for this one as well. However though, boys, that's when we're wrapping this video up. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you enjoy this series, just keep showing support on it and I'll keep doing it, because that's the little dynamic that we've got. Do you get what I'm saying? Boys, hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, drop a massive like on it. Comment down below if you need help with anything. Subscribe if you are new. Follow me on my Instagram as well if you want to take part in any of these videos in the future. But it's Betty6, Lewis, and I am off. Goodbye.